What we're talking about here is bevel alignment when sharpening freehand. This is Spyderco Gale Bradley and CPM M4. You got your primary bevel, primary grind, your secondary bevel, or edge bevel. The edge bevel is what you're working with when you're sharpening. You get the knife on the stone, you need to line up that edge bevel with the stone. It needs to be flush. The apex needs to be in contact with the stone. I'm going to use to demonstrate this. This is a more bushcraft knife. It's got a single bevel edge on it. It's or a Scandi grind. It's no different. This is an edge bevel just the same, but it's larger, so I think it'll demonstrate the point better. When you put the knife on the stone, if there's space between the apex and the stone, you're not sharpening anything. It needs to be flush, and you should be consistent with it. You should be consistent with how you move through your strokes. It's something that needs to be paid attention to. You see videos of guys moving really fast through it. That's a lot of experience goes into that. You get to the point where you can feel it out. You don't need to look. You can move really fast with it. You shouldn't expect to be able to do that at first. At the same time, when stropping, there's a lot that should go into that as well. Stropping is the same mechanics as sharpening on a stone, but in reverse. The bevel needs to be flush against the strop, and it needs to stay that way. You don't move through lazily, not paying attention to what you're doing. You set the bevel flush, and you move through. Something else that I hear people talk about, I've had discussions with people about in the different groups, is the idea that sharpening causes convex grind, a convex bevel, and that's simply not true. It's simply not the case. Sharpening freehand does not cause a convex bevel. Put the knife on the stone, the bevel is flat, the stone is flat. If you move through properly, you're not going to convex the bevel. If, as you're going through your strokes, you're lifting up, lifting forward, up, forward, moving through like this, that's when you get a convex effect on the edge bevel. The other thing that people talk about is the idea that freehand causes sloppy bevels. That's not true either. It's a matter of the skill level of the sharpener. Line it up, pay attention to what you're doing, slow down if you need to, and move through your strokes with control.